Bonjour, it is day 13 of my Olympics trip. It is the last full day here in Paris, and I've kind of been taking it easy today. I canceled one of the tours that I was supposed to go on and chose to sleep in and pack and get things ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow my train leaves at like 7:22 a.m., which means I'm going to need to get out of here pretty fast. So I wanted to kind of get situated today before everything happens. I still have the tour to the Louis Vuitton House this afternoon, which I will be on my way to. Then dinner tonight with some friends. That's about it for today. So I'm kind of coasting on this Olympics trip. I don't want to end it on a frenzy. I'm going to end it relaxing because, it's supposed to be vacation and I should be vacationing. Let's get on the road and start my day. Back at the media center, I had to fix my phone because I had called Dad last night and that switched me to my regular home number, but I realized that it required a PIN to get back to my business number, so I had to go to the phone place and get that taken care of, which I did. Now I'm here and I went to a halal place for some pizza, and they were very nice and it was super cheap, like 2 slices for €5 and include the water with it. Now I'm getting to that stage where I have a lot of regrets. It's like, I should have done this, or I should have gone to this place and I should have checked this out, because now I'm running out of time. I'm glad I went to this place and I kind of wish I'd gone there a few more times. Oh well, time to eat my pizza. So it was cooked and then he put it in the oven again to make it extra crispy, and that's how I like my pizza. I'm actually thinking it's meat with onion and it tastes good. I'm gonna enjoy this. Bon appetit. It tastes good. I like it. Doing this press tour, this is probably the one that has the most international people. Very few French people on this tour. They're all over the place. Japan, South Korea, India, a few of us from America, and my buddy from Colombia that was on the tour with me last night. He's back. He forgot his PIN though, and this is probably the last time I'm going to see him, so that's okay. I'll live. So they confirmed that we can't take photos or videos inside, which is fine by me because I have enough videos stacked up that I am not desperate for more content. I'm okay with just going and enjoying myself. Able to tour the Louis Vuitton House, which is in the northwest corner of Paris. He had to move out here with his business in the middle of the 19th century because his business was growing too big. This house is immaculately kept, and it was a pleasure to be able to walk through these amazing rooms. That we could go through the dining room as well as the living area, or you could call it a game room or hobby room. They served us bread and coffee. I decided to try the coffee, didn't like it, which is normal, and I was able to look through all of the pictures and decorations that were found throughout the house. Now, his workshop is also found here, but we were not allowed to take any photos inside. However, we were able to go through the museum portion, and in that museum portion, we were able to take some videos. Louis Vuitton was known initially for his trunks that he made, and then this expanded, but his workshop here in Paris still manufactures many different kinds of trunks, and you could see how they were evolved over the past 150 years, including even a sponsorship with the NBA. It also evolved into doing smaller type boxes and purses. Most people know his bags nowadays. And it was a fascinating little tour through his workshop and the things that he was doing. I really enjoyed coming through here, even though I am not a fashionista. And I was thrilled to get a bag, but it just had books in it. Oh well. Headed back to the apartment to drop off my Louis Vuitton bag. And when I say Louis Vuitton bag, I mean this gift bag. I was super, super stoked when they gave me a bag. I'm like, oh, Louis Vuitton swag. Turns out it's just books. Books! When you go to the Louis Vuitton workshop, you're not expecting to get books. But if it fits in my bag, I'll take it. Whatever. So I'm dropping this off. Then I'm going to head over to the media center for a little bit. And then dinner. Apparently we're going to a Greek place. So, a nice, easy afternoon. All right, got a little rest, caught up in my journal, started making my video for tonight. I decided to do the food tasting tour as my video of choice for today. And now it's time to get going and meet up with my friends at the Greek restaurant that we chose. I'm hoping tonight that I'll get to see the Eiffel Tower lit up, because I haven't seen that yet. We'll see if I have time and see what the rest of the group wants to do. I might suggest it to them. And these stairs are pretty fun to go down, but to go up, man, it's a beast. 5 flights. That's why I rarely went back to the apartment during the day. My last time in the PMC makes me sad. This was a nice place to hang out. I recorded the podcast a couple times here. Sometimes I just needed to find some air conditioning. It was well worth getting the credentials. I'll say that. But no more. Gotta grab my stuff and get out. But thank you, Paris, for giving me a credential. I really appreciate it. Apparently Monday's trash day. You can definitely tell. We're gonna wave at the camera, all right? Make sure you're in there. All right, ready? Wave! Cheers! Hey! Okay, come back around. Got an Athenian sunset here. Nice and citrusy. The choices basically were chicken gyro with fries and pork gyro with fries. No lamb, womp womp. But I got the pork. Looks delicious. Exactly what I was hoping it would be. Mint's really good. Dark chocolate's delicious. Stracciatella sauce, very good. 3 for 3. On my own again after a delicious ice cream, split up from the group. Gonna see if I can catch the Olympics Megastore. We'll see. Gorgeous as ever. I love being able to walk on this, and I know this is not something you can do any time of the year, so you gotta enjoy it while you can, right? It's kind of like being stupid. This is kind of like the Memorial Day parade in my hometown. That's when they shut down the street, the main drag. That's when you ride your bike up and down the road. It kind of feels like that, but at a much bigger, more global scale. When you come late, like 15 minutes before closing, there's no wait. You know, considering how big the exterior is, I thought this place would be massive. This is not big. I mean, yeah, I expected it to be crowded, but that's very small. Yeah, not terribly impressed. I mean, am I glad I went in? Not really. I mean, you do exit and you see this. So, that's pretty neat. All lit up. Okay, since I'm here, I'm gonna go and see what is happening with the cauldron. That's Invalides, if I recall. Oh, this is the Petit Palais. This is the Petit Palais. And I think this is the Grand Palais. All right, I'm going this way. By the Petit Palais. There it goes. It's up in the air. Oh, wow. That is pretty amazing. Well, I'm glad on my last night here I did get to see it up in the air. So I ended up just following the crowd, and now I'm going into the Champions Park. Wasn't expecting that, but why not? If anything, Champions Park will have toilets, and that's what I really need right now. Oh, wow. That's just magnificent. Guys, I'm crying. Why am I crying? Oh, it's just, you know, poorly timed. I decided to do this on my last night. Oh man. I'm so glad I did this. So this is the Champions Park area. And I see a time for toilets, so good. I haven't seen it sparkle yet. Or I did from afar. It might be on the hour. That's a guess. I have no idea. Oh man, it looks so cool. So for the opening ceremonies, that is the area where all the spectators were for the speeches and such. And on the other side of the Seine and the Eiffel Tower is the beach volleyball court. So just to give you some context. A very nice volunteer helped me do some full body shots with the Eiffel Tower. So I'll insert a couple of those in here if they look any good. Now I'm gonna find a seat. I think there's some 3x3 basketball going on. And it sounds like France might be playing. Oh yeah, France and the Netherlands. Up there, you can tell that's where the IOC people would stand because it's white, very similar in the Stade de France. I think this is a pretty fitting place to end the day, so that's what I'm gonna do. This is a great way to end my Paris time. And it was a good day. I started a little late, but it's also ending a little late. Tomorrow, off to Zurich, Switzerland. It's gonna be kind of hard to top, I must admit. So with that, I will say bonne journée. I will see you tomorrow.